Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out this UPR Products single valve plug-and-play oil catch can in black, fitting all 2021 and newer 5-liter F-150s. Now, I do want to note that this system will also work with 2021 plus Raptor R models and models with a Whipple, so just keep that in mind while you're shopping around. Now, regardless of what F-150 you have, a catch can is a very useful tool in regulating the air quality and the PCV flow and preserving the lifespan of your 5-liter, if not extending it thanks to the cleaning process. Now, this specific can will be a very purpose-built option for the F-150 owner who's looking for those benefits in either a supercharged or NA application, wants one of the largest options available in the category, and wants an easy choice to maintenance throughout the lifetime of their F-150. Now, in typical operation of the 5-liter and really any motor, oily vapors are produced within the crankcase ventilation system, or better known as the PCV system. They can work their way back into the intake and potentially start to create sludge, gunk up certain components, and just drive down your engine's efficiency over time. Now, to prevent that, this is going to intercept those oily vapors and use multiple layers and chambers in their 4-stage design. It's going to draw the oil from the air, filter it down through these filters here, and deposit what you don't want to get back into your system into this canister here. Now, this is going to be a larger canister than the average in the category at 4 ounces, so it's going to carry 4 ounces of oil, and just as easily as it fills up, it can be drained. Now, this is a 100% modular system, so if you want to take the entire system apart to clean this, you can easily do so with every oil change. This can hold up to multiple oil changes. You don't have to change it out every time because of the size of the canister, but when you do, you can either take the bottom of this canister off and drain it that way, but there also is a drain plug down at the bottom if you don't want to risk taking this portion off and spilling the oil. Now, again, because this is modular, you can take these hoses off. They are just a quick plug and play disconnect. Like I said, you can twist this knob and take the entire canister and filters, the entire unit out of the vehicle. And again, either take the bottom canister off or use the drain plug if you don't want to do everything inside of your engine bay. Now, this system has a pretty bulletproof design with a CNC machine billet aluminum construction for a majority of the components, including the fittings, which is notable because unlike factory or other options, the aluminum here is going to resist any type of cracking or failure compared to plastic. Now, the actual disconnects, these are going to have a factory-like construction. So again, they are plug and play. They do come with the little gaskets in there so you can ensure that they have a proper seal once they're installed. Now, the aluminum components will also have a black anodized finish, as you can see here. That's going to kind of create a cohesive look, but really it's just going to prevent any corrosion to the metal underneath, keeping everything protected. Now, the large hoses here, these are also going to be wear resistant with the large 5/8 inch size and a braided hose construction, which will resist any tearing and resist any heat under the hood from getting to these and potentially wearing them down over time. Now, one of the coolest parts about this mod is that it's all designed, tested, and manufactured in the USA. So if that's something that you look out for in your truck parts, then this is going to fit the bill. Now, this is going to be $275, which is a bit higher than the average catch can, but when comparing the specs here to other options, there's a clear reason why this is higher up on that price scale. Now, not only will this have one of the highest capacities in the category for oil retention, but it's also going to be made of some super tough materials and take a different approach to the fittings with more durable materials while keeping that OE plug and play fit. Now, another deciding factor when you're shopping around is that it is fully developed in the US, which can be a big win for you if that's one of your preferences, being a great option for your F-150. Install will be a simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It really should only take you about an hour or so to complete, thanks to the simple mounting brackets and the plug and play hoses. Now, at this point, I'm gonna pass it over to one of our installers. They are going to show you a detailed breakdown on how you can install this on your 5-liter at home. So that is gonna wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and jump into the install.
Tools required for this install include a drill, a 3/8 drill bit, clip remover tool, 3mm Allen wrench, and 10mm ratcheting wrench. What's up, guys? Today we're installing a catch can on our F-150, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is remove our PCV line. Now on our fittings, we have a blue tab that you're gonna pull over. You can't really see it from this angle, but I'll show you once I get it off. And then do the same thing over here. And now this is what we're looking at. We've got that blue tab that we're just gonna pull over, just like that, and that's gonna undo our clip, and then we can just pull it straight off. Next, we're gonna come over to our battery tray. I'm gonna remove this clip holding our harness to this battery tray. We're gonna be using that hole to mount our catch can. So I'm just gonna take a clip remover tool and get under that clip and pop that out. So now we're gonna install our mounting bracket onto our battery tray for our catch can. Now you also have an option if you want a little bit of extra support, you can drill a hole through this bottom block into the battery tray just to give it a little more stability. Now for demonstration purposes, we're not gonna be doing that, but I'll show you how to do it. So now we're gonna take our mount. I'm gonna unthread the stud from the center sleeve. I'm gonna put the top part to the side, and then we're gonna thread this nut off and the washer. I'm gonna put this from the bottom up through the battery tray, and then put a washer on top, and then the nut. Now at this point, if you want that bit of extra support, you can take a marker and mark in the hole in that black block, and then just remove what you already installed and take a 3/8 drill bit to drill through the battery tray. Now I would recommend taking a 13mm socket and loosening up the battery tie down. That way you can tilt the battery away so that you don't risk hitting it with the drill bit. If you don't want to remove the battery, just be careful that once it drills all the way through, you don't let it slide in. Now we're not going to be drilling, so I'm going to take a 10mm ratcheting wrench to tighten down my nut. Now at this point, you can take the top half of your bracket and we're just going to be threading it onto that stud. Now take a 3mm Allen wrench and tighten that down. And then we can mount up our catch can. Drop that onto the stud, put your washer there. And then we have our twist knob that we just thread on top. So now we just need to install our lines. Now the shorter one is gonna go from the top fitting to our valve cover here. You can rotate around these fittings to make it fit. I'm gonna slide the first one on there. You just have to press it in to tighten it down. And then the longer one with this pivot in the middle is gonna be going to our intake and to our lower. Then just give it a couple tugs, make sure they're nice and secure on there.
So that's gonna wrap it up for my review and the install of the UPR Products single valve plug and play oil catch can in black, fitting all 2021 and newer 5-liter F-150s. You can find this right here at AmericanTrucks.com.